flower in every street. Love see through like a dream. Oh, love, your life is like a music tonight. And every little thing feels right.
Eszembe jutott valami, tovább kéne venni.